This is what a severe weather warning in England looks like when we're going through a heat wave. 30, 31, 32 degrees.
I hate to sound super British, but how is anyone getting an inch of sleep in this heat? Why are UK houses 9 million degrees? Like, how is anyone sleeping? Any tips, any tricks? How is anyone getting an hour of sleep in this heat?
The sun is the sun, Eddie.
Ah! You fucking cunt!
Fucking hell, it's Monday morning. I've got to work in this sun all week. I feel burnt already. Now it's Wednesday and I feel burnt to fuck.
The UK heat wave is not a joke. It is too hot. I'm from China. I'm used to 40 degrees. So UK's 28 degrees should be easy.
What the hell is that? It's literally melting off.
Oh, it's too warm for me. Oh, it's warm. I like it warm, but I don't like it this warm. It's too warm. You know, there's warm and there's warm.
I don't know why I find it so amusing, but they literally give you a warning about it when you park on the beach. Shit.
Whoever is farting, don't fart please, it smells bad.
That's okay. No reaction.
Good until the very end of this song to get as far away from you as you can, okay? Okay? What's the matter? I thought you liked danger.
Excuse me. Why are bald people so angry?
Get a bunch of fucking idiots.
How do you guys do this heat in the UK? I am about to pass out. There's freaking spider webs everywhere. It's like 100 degrees. There's no AC. At least in Florida we have AC, you know what I mean? But in here, I mean, look at this. I'm like in the Sahara Desert, British edition. I'm sweating everywhere.
Welcome to Blighty Blighted, your regular reminder that the United Kingdom has once again been defeated by weather slightly warmer than usual. Well, honestly, this heat wave. The whole country's falling apart, it seems. Brits can't cope with it. The roads can't cope with it. The trains definitely can't cope with it. A couple of days above 30 degrees and the nation starts behaving like it's crossed the Sahara on foot. And the funny thing is, even people from hotter countries are struggling now. Our homes are designed to keep the heat in, and naturally we don't have air conditioning much either. We couldn't afford the electricity prices to pay for it.
An editor.
Oh, this sounds good.
It'll be on a free trial basis for a month.
Working for free? Where do I sign up?
I'm going to be live streaming for maybe 5 to 8 hours every single day.
Every day. No, that sounds great.
3 90-second clips made out of it.
So that's
8 hours plus, 3 hours editing. So sounds like a dream job.
So, you know, if you're a stay-at-home mum, I think it'd be a nice little touch.
Jackie, you're a stay-at-home mum, aren't you? Listen, when you're not too busy washing, cleaning, ironing, feeding the kids, buying groceries, wiping backsides and keeping everyone alive on 3 hours of broken sleep, do you fancy wading through 8 hours of footage of this shirtless knobhead? Yeah, she said she'd love to.
Obviously, I'll work very closely with you.
It's the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it?
I'll give you all of the shout-outs.
Yeah, it's fine, Jackie. He's going to give you all of the shout-outs to his 200 YouTube subscribers. Yeah, of course you can use shout-outs to buy school shoes.
And obviously, I can always pass on my knowledge to you for free.
For free? I feel like we should be paying you.
Well, what a bloody hot couple of days. My God, it's now thundering and raining. And it's a welcome blast of cold air coming in the back of this back cabin on my boat. In the media, they've been saying that everybody's been bonking in this weather. Who's got the friggin' energy to bonk? I haven't got the energy to even take the dog out for a walk, never mind bonk. Where did they get this bollocks from in the media? Absolute rubbish. Anyway, I hope you're all feeling a bit cooler tonight, because it's been stifling. Absolutely stifling. So try and keep cool tonight, especially in your bed.
British heat hits differently. I know I've talked about it before, but just in case any of my Texan or American friends are planning a trip to the UK, or you're in a debate with someone in the comment section about whether it's hotter in Texas than the UK, thought I'd just update you and remind you that it is a different heat over here. We are the islands, and so it is a little bit humid at times, so my Houston and Florida peeps can relate to that. But the thing about British heat over here is you just can't get out of it. Most homes don't have air conditioning. They're also built to hold heat. And so unless you have a really good breeze, live on the coast, it can get really, really hot inside a house. I remember my very first trip to England was in 2018, and you can look it up. It was August. It was one of the hottest summers you guys had in decades, may still be one up there. And I just remember being so miserable at night. You can have a fan on, but you just can't get comfortable. You can't go to sleep because there's no way to get cool. Whereas in Texas, it might be 104 Fahrenheit, 40 plus, and you can work out in it. It can be that day in, day out, but you're going to get in the car, you're going to get blasted with the air conditioning, you're going to go into Walmart, you're going to go into HEB, you're going to go in your own home, and you're going to be able to crank that air conditioner way down and get comfortable and cool. You just can't do that as conveniently as you can back in the States. So if you're planning a trip to the UK and you look at the temperatures, depending on which part of the islands you're in, talk to a local, or don't be deceived by the temperature. It may not look really, really hot, but it could still feel really, really hot. And as they say, there's no bad weather, just bad clothing. The problem is the colder it gets, the more you can put on. The hotter it gets here, you can only take so much off until the police get involved.
Okay, so I'm an American living in London. I'm from Texas, which is like historically a hot place. We have days that are over 100 degrees Fahrenheit for like months on end. I am dealing with this heat wave and I feel like I am dying. I just went for a run and I couldn't even do over 2 km because I was so hot. The heat here, I don't know if it's because we're on an island or the humidity. I don't know, because I lived in Houston and Houston is quite humid as well, but I cannot do the heat here. It is a different beast. Maybe it's because there's no reprieve, like you don't have aircon, and so there's no way for your body to cool down. You take a shower and it's like lukewarm, even on the coldest setting. It just feels like there's no relief from this heat. I have my fan blowing on high and it just feels like someone is sighing in my face, honestly.
The UK is cooked, literally. Yes, the UK is about to get as hot as Florida, but it's actually a bigger deal over there for a few reasons. One of the biggest reasons actually has to do with the homes in the US and the UK. First, you have to remember that a lot of homes, like in my home state, Florida, have AC. 95% of the homes in the UK do not have AC because they normally don't need it. Because the UK is so cold all the time, their homes are built different. Their homes are built to absorb and retain as much heat as possible on average. If you grew up in Florida, you notice the direct opposite. If you look at old Florida homes, a lot of them are raised up. That's not for water. Most homes in Florida have a raised floor so cool air can flow underneath the house and cool the floor, keeping the house colder. This is a reminder that a lot of Europeans actually die from the summer heat, more so than die in gun shootings in America. That's simply because they don't have AC and they're not prepared for the same heat we have here in Florida.
Well, it's just, we're missing something. Yeah, I have looked for him, but, well, mine's missing, so at the moment it doesn't look good, does it? No, we'll keep looking, I guess. We're missing our husbands.
I'm hot. Anyone else hot? No? Anyone? Everyone. Everybody is hot right now, okay? If you're in the UK, you're probably saying the same fucking thing. We're melting over here. And we've asked for a tiny little glimmer of sunshine, and it's decided to turn the entire UK into a fucking furnace. Have you seen the state of my appearance? What the fuck is this? I like sun. I like warmth. I do not want to feel like I am being cooked alive. Thank you very much. I am also getting redder by the second. So by tomorrow, I may well actually be fucking part lobster. And I'm sure this is the way that the majority of us in the UK look right now. Trying to hold it all together. Feel like I'm failing miserably. Also, the fact that I'm a parent and I still am required to like cook. Cooking in this fucking heat. Are you having a laugh? But I have done piggy bits for the last 3 days, so I feel like I should maybe cook something with substance, which means turning the oven on or the stovetop. Today I used both. Why the fuck did I use both? Because inside my kitchen right now, I swear to God, it's like 60 fucking degrees. And for those of you in other countries who are going to look at us in the UK and just go, you petty motherfuckers, we are not being petty. We are not built to survive this fucking heat. Nor are our houses. They've been built to keep the heat in. So when you go outside and you feel like you're walking into an oven, when you walk inside, you're walking into a furnace. Either way, you're fucking hot all the fucking time. There is quite literally no escape. The only escape would be to lie in my children's paddling pool, which is filled with grass, mud, and God knows what else, which, you know what, I don't really fancy doing, but at this point, there is quite literally fucking no other option for. I'd love to say that I can have a cold shower, but my shower has the really irritating fact that it doesn't get cold. It's just lukewarm or fucking scorching hot. So I will just, be melting for the foreseeable future. I swear to God, I look worse now than I did at the start of this video. It's getting worse. Deep breathing, everyone. I feel like all our spirits asked for was a break from the fucking shit weather we had in February, where it just rained every single day of our life. I feel like the weather gods or Mother Nature must be kind of hard of hearing, because we went, little bit of sun, and she went, okay, fucking have it all then. And then the moment we complain about it, she'll go, okay, no worries, here's fucking rain for the next 3 weeks. I mean, I swear to God, 2 weeks ago, it was like 5 degrees and hail, and I was worried about my poor potatoes in the ground, and now all my veg in the greenhouse has died within a day. 1 day it took. So, Mother Nature, let me just have it out with you for the fucking last time, because I feel like I'm having a lot of conversations with you at the moment. When we say sun, we mean like 25 degrees, breeze, you know, pub garden weather, the type of weather where you can go outside for like an hour or two and not look like this. We do not mean 30 plus degrees, okay, with no breeze. We need it breezy. And if you can't do that, can you please just have a word with the people that price aircons, okay? We need them to be cheaper so that us lot can afford them, okay? Because we all want to be here next year, and at this point, I won't be here tomorrow.
The biggest tip while we have this sunny weather, keep your curtains closed, because it stops the heat warming your room up and just keeps that room nice and cold and a little bit below temperature. It makes it easier to cool down with your fans, so make sure all your curtains are closed. Still have your window open, but you can still get some breeze coming in. But keep your curtains closed.
People from other countries really have the nerve to say that us British people do not know what real heat is. You don't know what real heat is. When you're lying in your luxury house with your fully equipped air conditioning, you don't know what heat is until you are lay in a British home that retain the heat until you physically cannot escape. It feels like you are walking in an oven. There is no point in the house that you can escape this heat. Whereas you might be experiencing higher temperatures, sure, but you also have a fully furnished, lovely apartment with air conditioning. Even in shops and stores, there are no air conditioning. So I don't want to hear none of this, oh, British people haven't experienced real heat. How about you come to England for a day, experience real heat, and then come at me with, yeah, British people don't know how to experience heat. Turn off that air conditioning for a week, sweetheart.
I cannot make this up, mate. Do you see that?
That is crazy.
Look how soft. Oh my God, it's so soft. All of this. Don't do it. Oh yeah, let's go. Fucking hell.
The British people are lying. Also, some people would have you believe if you have never, ever in your life spent a heatwave in the city of London, then, well, you are a lucky person indeed. But also, you do not know the sticky madness of which we talk. Sticky toffee pudding feels like a cold shower compared to what is coming out of my pits. Last night in London, the temperature stayed high enough for it technically to be counted as a tropical night. That is correct. Now, the British Isles are technically a tropical island. Oh, how the tables have turned, British Empire. As some of you amazing people have pointed out, it isn't even that it's hot. The problem was that last week it was 15 degrees Celsius, and today it was 35, at least, if not a little bit more. That's 20 degrees in less than a week. And yeah, I can hear some of you saying, oh, it is 35 degrees where I am, and it is absolutely lovely. The sunshine is kissing my skin. I feel so blessed. Good for you. London was built on a swamp. Its buildings are full of asbestos and some other nonsense to keep the buildings warm, and oh, they work. They work so well. And also, the British pissed off every sun god that has ever been known to the human race. They literally took mummies from tombs in Egypt who had curses written on those tombs, and they put them in the British Museum. And for some reason, they think that they would get away without being cursed. Yeah, they were wrong. Yeah, there are some upsides, okay? It's not all doom and gloom and moaning, although I do this to fit in, so don't tell people I am going undercover. But yeah, the drinking culture is perfect for this kind of weather, because then you get super drunk and you do stupid things and get sunstroke. It works perfectly together, yeah, just like in Germany. Another upside of today, I saw somebody cook an egg on the pavement in a little like pavement pothole that occurred, and they broke an egg and put it in there because yeah, it would be funny if it cooked. It's a perfectly overcooked egg and it's still there, and that is kind of haunting. Also, there were definitely several people doing a full English fry-up on the bonnet of somebody's car. Yeah, just anybody's car. They're all at an unreasonable temperature to touch, and so yeah, let's fry some bacon on the bonnet, yeah? But what I'm saying, yeah, is that when it gets into the 30s, in spring, it is still May. In London, it is comparable to, I don't know, 180 degrees Celsius inside the oven. I know how my roast beef feels. But honestly, I feel most sorry for all of the delivery people who have to deliver things. Yeah, probably other people's fans and cooling devices to your homes in the heatwave. I think it is most unfair. So, you know, make sure you give them an ice lolly. And if you made it this far, what is your favorite ice lolly? Mine is a Calippo, which I will now go and enjoy. Yeah, okay. Thank you and goodbye.
By what metric has Brexit failed, as the EU was impossible for the UK to stay in due to cost of living crisis? I mean, you could go by every measure, but you could also evaluate what has led to the cost of living crisis. It's not just dirty politicians on this side of the channel, but the cost of food has gone up and up and up. And why has that happened? Because we now have friction with Europe, and like 40% of our food comes via Europe. Also, our farmers used to get quite a lot of subsidies from the EU, which they now no longer get. At any given time, when we were members of the EU, we would have a handful, certainly less than 5 medicines that we were short of. Since leaving the EU, we are short anywhere from 140 medicines at any given time. And that's a big fucking problem. If, I don't know, an orange diddler wants to start a war in the Middle East, we are more susceptible to the ramifications of that because we are independent. We do not have a global trading partner that we can shelter with and have them take the brunt of everything like we did during the 2008 financial global crash. Our kids have less resources and less opportunities because we've made it harder to interact with the continent that we are tethered to. And of course, the fisheries, as that's always a good example. Before Keir Starmer and Labour government worked out quite a nice little deal, they couldn't sell to the European Union. So they were having to sell their fish to Asia, because the majority of fish that we catch in our waters, British people typically just don't have a palate for. So they end up getting sold. Now, when we were in the EU, weren't no drama llama, we sold it to Europe because they bought quite a lot of our fish. But since we weren't in the EU no more, so we had to sell it to Asia. It was going further away, it was harder to get it there, and so it was lower quality, and our fishermen had to work twice as hard for half the pay. By what fucking metric did Brexit succeed? Because by every metric, it failed. And you can't even say, well, yeah, but we've got to make our own laws, because we made our own laws beforehand. That's why every 5 years we had European elections to decide who we were going to send over to Europe to fucking represent us. And if we want to trade with Europe, our most valuable and wealthiest trading partner, we have to abide by the rules that they set because we want to trade into their markets.
I hate to be that person, but I absolutely hate this weather. Today in the UK, it was as high as 34 degrees. It's too hot. I'm having about 3 or 4 showers a day. It's too much. It's too much. Today I discovered that I can sweat from my shoulders. I didn't even know that was humanly possible for me. And I don't want to be the one to complain because I begged for summer to come. But now that it's here, I feel like it's literally trying to choke us all to death. I need the UK to take it down by about 10 degrees. You know, a comfortable little 21, 22, maybe even creeping up to a 25 feels good. Is anyone else feeling like this, or am I alone? Like, do you guys like it this hot? Because honestly, I can't breathe. It's unbearable.
All right, UK, I am giving you guys credit. I don't know how you survive without air conditioning. It's a bank holiday weekend. It's been 91 degrees / 32 degrees Celsius. Mama's hot. It's more hot in the apartment than it is out here. I don't know how, I don't know why. I've got 5 fans going on. Just one, but I need 5 fans going on. I don't know how you guys do it. Like, I don't know how you do it. We got a friend. I don't know how you do it. It's too hot. Tried to go to a Lido yesterday, max capacity. So where do you go? Where do you go in the heat? Do I need to buy Dyson air conditioning units? What do I need to do? I give you guys props. The American is hot. I'm bothered. I'm sweating in places I don't need to sweat. Yeah, props to you guys.
The UK is absolutely fucked up. Is anyone else seeing this? Now you go to work, you get paid, you get taxed, and that's an ongoing cycle, getting taxed every month for every penny you earn. Then you decide to start saving to buy a house. So you're saving some money from the wages you're getting taxed on, but then you get taxed on the interest of your savings. Now you've got your little honey pot of savings ready to invest in a house. And then they whack on stamp duty, another form of tax. Now you're still getting taxed on your wages, now you're paying stamp duty to buy that house with the savings you've been taxed on with the interest you've earned. Now you're all cosy in your house, still getting taxed on your wages, and you pay a local tax, your council tax. Now that council tax is ongoing, you're paying that every month for the house you're living in, while getting taxed on your wages anyway. Now you do that for 30 years, you own your house outright, but you're still paying council tax. Then you die, you pass the house down to your kids, your loved ones, then you get inheritance tax. What the fuck is this country all about? It's bonkers, innit? And what's the incentive of working in this country? Because you can come here and get paid to do fuck all, but if you work hard you get destroyed with tax, and the more you earn, the more you're getting taxed. What's the incentive of earning money? Then if you want to invest in property, you get doubly taxed, more stamp duty. It's crazy, it's beyond me.
This station is London Bridge.
Don't you dare for you to take my fucking country! Don't you dare! For any black or any black to take my country! You will never, we will never surrender!
This is a Northern Line train terminating at
Sit down, no, come and ever take my country!
Coming out of this station.
You will never take my country! You will never fucking take my country!
It hits differently, seriously. I can't breathe. Even when it's not raining, you can still feel the humidity in this country. My makeup is melting, my sunscreen is melting, my bingeling is melting, everything is melting. Oh, how do people survive here without air conditioners? It's so hot. Even Mr. Whippy is hot. No, blimey.
I was in Turkey last week. Literally in Turkey last week, and look what the UK sunburn was. This is my Turkey tan. if you can say it. And like my back, I mean it's peeling now, but like upper shoulder is probably a better representation of what I got in Turkey. Didn't even like touch the sun my first couple of days, laid out the sun for hours, UV 9, UV 10 quite high, and didn't burn, didn't really feel like I was tanning that well. And then like my last couple of days I probably got like picked up on my tan, couple hours out in my own garden today, and look at that. Now I look like I've been in Turkey for a week. I'm telling you now, there's something different about the UK. When we say it's hot here, it's fucking hot. It's a different type of level. Because what do you mean this has done this in a day? Turkey couldn't even do this in a week. You even see here, where I've not applied my sun cream on properly, the difference. So when we say it's different here, it's fucking different. We are built different, the heat's built different.
Get out, Ziggy. Get out. Get out.
Do you take
No, I've took nothing. Get out.
Do you take
No, nothing. I've got nothing. Get out.
Wait.
It's 4 in the morning, Ziggy. Get out.
Do you take...
I don't care if I've took your fucking kitchen sink. Get out.
Do you take...
I'm ringing the police right now.
Call the police.
Right, get out. Get out. Now.
Call the police.
Get out now.
Because of bitch.
Get out now.
Where is my...
Get out. I've nothing. Get out.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Get out.
Open the door.
Open it. Pull your hand there. No, the handle, Ziggy, you just smashed with that hammer.
Can you just please make sure that you check in on your ginger mates in this heat wave, yeah? Because I'm telling you right now, from first ginger minge experience over here, we are not okay. All right, we are not coping. The thing about being ginger, yeah, is that our skin hasn't actually evolved from sort of the dark ages back when we were turnip sellers and had gigantic foreheads. As you can see, yeah, that hasn't changed either. So technically, we are 14th century girls living in a 21st century fucking world. So our maximum sun exposure is approximately 30 seconds before we basically burn to a crisp and die. So yeah, please check in on them because they would very much appreciate your concern. Yeah, just make sure that they are sat in a vat of factor 50, that they are getting adequate hydration, and that they have a fan within 10 centimetres of their ginger flaps at any given time. All right then, hope you're all right. Look after yourself, you fucking ginger cat.
I'm Ginger. Let's see if I can get a tan because apparently it's impossible. It's currently 30 degrees in the UK. I've put some SPF on and I'm going to spend all day in the garden. This is currently my colour. Obviously, absolutely no tan lines, so let's see what I look like by the end of the day. Just having a little sunbathe.
I'm really worried, you're looking really red.
My mother-in-law keeps telling me that I'm getting redder and redder, but I have SPF on, so I should be fine. I've literally been outside on and off for about 5 hours, and my eyes, I'm so allergic. I have really bad hay fever. I'm struggling. This is my wife's tan lines after the exact same amount of time outside today. The moment of truth. Do I have a tan line? No. Literally, I've been outside all day. Nothing. It's honestly crazy. I've never tanned in my entire life and I've just looked up the reason why, and apparently it's because most gingers don't tan easily because a variation in the MC1R gene causes them to produce more pheomelanin and less eumelanin, making their skin prone to UV damage and burning rather than tanning. So my skin literally just does not have the ability to tan. Oh well, I will embrace the ghost life.
I am seeing this. I am living this every single day. I now live in a failed city. And if you go back and look at my former interviews, I mean, I've been the public eye now for well over 2 decades. I used to say that London was the greatest city on earth. That wasn't just some type of throwaway line. I moved to London when I was 21 years old. I made it my home. I adored it. I loved it. I was passionate about it. And I genuinely felt lucky for living in the greatest city in the world. what I have seen over the past decade under the Muslim mayor of London, I do think that's relevant, by the way, and I'll come back to that, Sadiq Khan, we have seen a city which has been brought to its knees. He has quite literally...
After a few years here, the British climate gets into your bones. You come for the mild weather, then suddenly 28 degrees feels like a survival exercise. Nobody's sleeping properly. Everyone's sticky, irritated and standing in front of supermarket fridges pretending to browse. You see people carrying tiny desk fans around like life support machines. And of course, because this is Britain, nobody's prepared. Homes trap heat like ovens. Offices have one window from 1974 that opens 3 inches, and public transport turns into a mobile greenhouse. You board a train and emerge looking like you've completed military training. Then there's the behavior. People losing patience in queues, arguing over air conditioning, buying every bottle of water in sight. Civilization in Britain is only ever about 3 hot days away from complete confusion. And social media doesn't help. Half the country complaining it's too hot, the other half saying, "Stop moaning. Enjoy it while it lasts." Meanwhile, everyone's secretly miserable and sweating through their bed sheets. Truth is, Britain's built for grey skies and cups of tea, not tropical temperatures and sleepless nights. We're a drizzle-based civilization. Still, it'll probably rain next week and everyone will complain about that instead. Cheerio, and I will see you all in the next video.